Well, hello.
Hello.
You must be Rick.
I am.
And you must be Dee Dee.
I am.
Nice
Pleasure to meet you.
So, we have the issues with ventilation over the stove, and Deidre likes to cook, and that's an issue for me. We have a gas stove.
Nice. I can see why you purchased the house. I kind of like this. That's a great look. Any issues here?
The fan doesn't work.
I did not read about this in the report. This is not the way to vent a stove. What they did was they ran duct line. You can easily see it. I don't even need my flashlight for that. It appears to be up through the center here, both points going up. There's no motor, there's no nothing. You don't put it in this method. So this now is little things that I see, who did the work and how was it covered up, because it looks really good.
When we first came into the house to view it, we had realized that, it was fully furnished. And we thought, geez, so someone's living here. And we found out afterwards that it was just a staged event for the day, and that, after we made an offer, they said, well, you can buy any of the furniture too.
So with gas, yes, we really do want the exhaust out. You're using it, but you're not vented.
Correct.
Right.
Because you have to cook, right?
I think they had it 4 months. They had it 4 months, and then they did all the stuff. All the neighbors kept talking that the guys were great, and they kept borrowing the neighbors' tools and whatnot, and all these guys are great. And I was like, oh.
When I read the report, what it said about this vent, this hood, was that it was vented directly through the roof. That's all it said. So was there a proper hood above the stove? Yes. How was it vented through the roof? Is this proper? No. There's no hood in here, and this is all a supposed custom ventilation unit. But what I'm seeing is that there's no fireboard or no stoppage to the small little attic space that is there, and I can clearly see the insulation. Now, we don't want that. That's a fiber up there, right? It's fiberglass. And since there's a hole in here that I can stick my camera up, it allows the droppings or the fibers to come in. And when you're cooking, I think the last thing you actually want is fiberglass in your meal.
Knowing there was a flip, we thought at least if they're bringing, qualified people in to do the work, and when you look around the home, it looks like there's some quality workmanship going on.
So there's two problems here. One is possible weight load. This is a solid stone. And that's right on top of the countertop, so if you ever had to pull the countertop, what do you have to do?
Take this down.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't slide out from underneath it.
No.
This is not the way to do this.
The upstairs shower off the master bedroom, we can't use it right now because it has some water issues that's causing problems in another room in the house. Below this, there's some issues with the ceiling now, and we're suspect that it's coming from this area. There's something going on here.
Well, the problem with this is that water will penetrate grout. Think of concrete as it absorbs water. Now, it's only going to stop it for so long before it pulls it in. This should have been a solid piece of Marbalite, same as the bottom here. There's a lot of obvious things that the inspector missed. We don't want loose pipes like this. We want the holes filled in behind it, which they're not. If water can blast on me, it hits back on the wall, it drips down, it goes in the hole. Where the hell's it leaking from? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 places maybe. 11. Look at this. See the grout across the top here? This will never work. This should be a Marbalite piece that continues out over the edge so we can caulk underneath it. That's not the way to do that. This is an ABS pipe that comes up through the floor. Could it be leaking from here? The answer is absolutely yes. There is a trap there because I can see water. Problem is, that's not the way you do a drain in a shower floor. Wrong. Wrong.
Well, when we had the home inspector, when he came over to our house that we were selling, I had asked him, I said, what's the water pressure like? Because I forgot to do it when we came through the house. And he looked at me and he says, I don't know. He says, I'm not about to get wet.
We were hoping that any issues that may have been involved with the house, the home inspection guy would have picked up. At least we were hoping.
Did you even see if there was permits pulled on the house?
No.
I think that we need to up the industry of home inspections and make a phone call. And to the best of our knowledge, was there a permit pulled on this house? The listing, it said, completely renovated, right?
Yeah.
It's brand new electrical, brand new. I'm just curious, is that what it said?
Pretty much.
Because that's normally how they sell houses, right? And well, if that's true, where's the proof that it was actually done properly?
Now we met Mike. I know he's pissed off, but that's just pissed us off now too, because it's This is something that I think shouldn't happen. So we're just glad he's here.
Oh, newly renovated. You're gonna love it. It's bling bling furniture. These are things that make me go, I don't know about this house. I'm seeing it cracked all over your ceiling, both on the back of the house and on the front of the house. We do have cracking within the drywall. It is in the report as standard. It's a new home. This should not be standard. Whether or not they structured it properly, I'll find out. I mean, look at that drywall. You can see, looking up, you can see a crack across here, a crack down here, a crack across there, and it's, you know, it makes you wonder, did they use any tape when they plastered?
One of the things we noticed first off when we just moved into the place is when we were walking up to, there's a short flight of stairs going up to the kitchen that's tiled, ceramic tiled. They're all loose, every one of them.
Well, if you notice in an older house, usually when you walk down the stairs, what do you hear? Creak, creak, creak,
Yeah.
which means we have movement. And if you go and try and put tiles over that, they break. And I mean, it looks good, right? But it doesn't last long. So
No.
it becomes an issue. Now, what do you hear?
Hollow.
Yes, that's all, yeah.
Now, what that means is it's completely not bonded no longer, and I'm sure every one of them are the same.
Every time we vacuum, we're vacuuming up more grout.
Oh, that's not a surprise.
Well, the house inspector told us to just add a little bit of grout and it'll be fine.
Oh, geez, yeah, for sure. And it'll
Yeah.
crack again. I love the French doors.
We picked up on a water stain when we first moved in here.
This is the bathroom upstairs.
That
Yes.
would have been the ensuite.
And okay, there was nothing in the report. You missed it.
I think he told us to paint over it.
Yeah, he said paint over you, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So we thought, I don't think so, but anyway.
It's the little things I'm looking at that tell me they fixed it up, put the house up for sale. We call that fluffers, right? Because you wanted to dress it up, put the house up for sale, and two beautiful people come in and buy the house. Looks awesome, and it truly does look really good. But we have a problem. I'm gonna go through your house, I'm gonna use special tools, and I'm kind of nervous because something tells me I'm gonna find a lot more than I wanted to. It's a shame. This is a lot of nice work that truly looks good. I can see how deceiving it is for the homeowners to come in and say, wow, look at this place. You know, you can walk all the way around this beautiful centerpiece. I already know that we're gonna be opening that up. I kinda really like it, but it's not the right way of doing it. Rather than just tackling and saying, you know what, take this down. We have a lot in here. I saw the thermostat, the fireplace, cable, lighting, switches. So there's a lot in this cavity of the fireplace area. And instead of just like wrecking it all, maybe we go in through the ceiling, since I know I'm gonna be doing some repairs, and just pop up and take a look and see what's up there. And I'm just seeing if I see any inconsistencies with the insulation up there. And so far, visually, it looks good. I can easily see the skylights. There's a skylight. There's a reflection of myself in the glass. And if this doesn't see through glass, it actually gives you an improper reading on the glass, but it shows how good it works because it shows my body, and I'm kind of hot, actually. Not really, but you know. All they did was they came in this room, put in some pod lights, new trim, new baseboard, new carpet, and painted it. Amazing what paint does. So this is beautiful. Large washer and dryer. This works for me. Oh, come on. Not the way to put in a laundry tub. This was not in the report. Okay, we have a beautiful laundry tub. What do I see here? The drain is straight up with no trap that leads into what? It's a clay pipe that's in the floor. I think I can smell it, the methane gas coming out of the floor. That's gonna be a pain in the butt, and this is minor. When you start adding things together, methane gas exhausting out of cat gas, bringing into the furnace, which should have been ducted outside for fresh air. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good equation to me. It's just hilarious to see this, to actually have a little sump box that everything runs into to go into the drain. Now I'm really terrified with all the plumbing in here. Did they punch new drains in the floor? And if they did some of the plumbing wrong in the house, is there plumbing wrong in the floor? That oil tank, they should have removed. That was in the report. Every time I go into a house that has an oil tank, I seem to be the lucky culprit that gets to remove it. Look at this. Look at the buildup across the bottom here. It is starting to leach out right there. And that's something. That's why it smells so strong. You know, why take it out if you don't have to? Nobody wants to be responsible for it. The smells. Is that dangerous? That's oil.
Holmes,
Looks good, eh? Look around.
it looks absolutely beautiful.
Looks are deceiving.
I see cracking.
There's a lot of cracking, which might explain that the drywallers were not good and the painter was fabulous. If we look on this side, we can see the open cavity. That's a 2x4 studded wall here that is totally open and against
yeah.
fire code for a gas stove.
Yeah, because you have a grease fire, it is going to
And
reach up
this
there.
is a capstone, so this may be the lighter natural stone that they made. And you know what? We may just end up ripping the whole frickin' thing down. Once these are open,
Yeah.
we'll know a lot more, but I don't want to come back here until you've had everyone in.
No worries.
Deal?
Okay, give me a day. Okay?
You're gonna need a couple days, pal.